Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. Let's continue from where we stopped with regard to the most important topics that you need to keep track for the month of January for your upcoming civil services preliminary examination of 2025. So we had stopped at January 17th. Let's track 18th and 19th today. The very first is about Prime Minister distributing property cards under a very important scheme that aims to create accuracy of Abadi area land for rural planning. It also aims to bring down it also helps citizens access loans with regard to their property. Apart from that, proper assessment of the property based on accurate area, leading to increased source of revenue for the rural areas. So this scheme is none other than the Swamitwa scheme. It was launched on the National Panchayati Raj Day in April 24, 2020. Now the Swamitwa scheme aims to drive economic transformation in the rural areas by providing property owners in the village Abadi areas. Abadi is the uninhabited land. The owners of this land are provided records of rights. Now the land is surveyed using drone and GIS technology for land demarcation. The scheme fosters property monetization and facilitates access to loans, minimizing property disputes, and also promotes comprehensive village level planning, therefore achieving the true objective of Gram Swaraj. Now, for decades, the reason why this program was brought about was because for decades the survey and settlement of rural land in India was incomplete in many states, failing to map or document Abadi or uninhabited the areas of the village. The lack of legal records for this property owners becoming a problem. They could not access bank loans and also led to disputes as well. So mainly to do away with the disputes, help them to access land loans and also regularization of this lands, the Swamitwa scheme was launched. National Broadband Mission 2.0 is being implemented now. It is a successor to the National Broadband Mission, the first phase. It was launched in 2025 January with the goal to increase broadband access to more households, especially in the rural areas, with increasing digitalization of government services, broadband speed. It also aims to increase the broadband speed to 100 Mbps, fiber connectivity. It aims to expand optical fiber connectivity to the villages. It aims to anchor institution connectivity to more schools, colleges and hospitals. It aims to roll out 5G network and to prepare for 6G technologies as well. It aims for sustainable energy use to power mobile towers and also digital inclusion. It aims to create to do away with the digital divide between urban and rural areas. Data protection. It aims to establish a data protection regime for safeguarding privacy. And the benefits are digital transformation, economic growth, more broadband in schools, hospitals, especially in rural area, telemedicine, e-learning, and improved broadband access with support to agriculture, business, and healthcare. The next issue is about China's population now declining. Let's have a look at the world's population, where exactly the people are located. So as of 2023, according to the projection, India is the highest populated country of the world and we hold 17.5% of the world population. China 17.3%, United States 4.14%, Indonesia 3.42%, Pakistan 2.81%, Nigeria 2.66%, Brazil 2.68, Bangladesh 2.06, Russia 1.80 and Mexico 1.57. So the 10 most populated countries are India, China, US, Indonesia, Pakistan, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Brazil, Bangladesh, Russia and Mexico. The World Freedom Index now is an annual ranking report of the countries compiled and published by Reporters Without Borders since 2020. Since 2002. Now this report has highlighted decreasing human rights, especially in the Central Asian countries, and it is based upon the non-governmental organizations' own assessment of the country's press freedom records in previous year. It intends to reflect on the degree of freedom of journalists, news organization, netizens having in each country, and efforts made by authorities to respect freedom. Reporters Without Borders noted falling human rights protection in Central Asian countries. Khel Ratna awards were given by the President Draupadi Murmu. It is also called as Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, and it is the highest sporting award in the country, annually given by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Government of India. It is also called as Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. The recipient are selected by a committee now, which is constituted by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and it is honored for their spectacular and most outstanding performance in the field of sport for over 4 years at the international level. According to 2020, they're given a medallion, a certificate and a prize cash of 25 lakh rupees. The next is about the national parks called as Matiketan Shola National Park, the Pembadum Shola National Park, Anamudi Shola National Park, the Kurinji Mala Wildlife Sanctuary, Eravakulam National Park, and the Chinnar Wildlife Park being in news. These are all in Kerala. So they have been in news because of the increase of the finding of new 8 butterfly species. So Munnar continues to be a home to several butterfly species, almost 166 recorded so far, including new 8 ones. Highest number of butterflies are recorded in Chinnar, Ervakulam and Matiketan. The endemic butterflies are known as red disc bushroom, Palni bushroom brown, Palni flitterary, Palni four-ring, Nilgiri clouded yellow, Nilgiri tiger were observed. Grass jewel, the smallest butterfly in the state, is abundant in Chinnar. The largest Indian butterfly, southern birdwing, is also located in this place. Next is about President of Singapore. When he was here for the Pravasya Bharati Divas in Odisha, visited the Sun Temple Konark Chariot. Now this temple is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it has a giant chariot sculpture that represents the chariot of sun god, that is the Surya Bhagwan, and it is a temple that has been built in 13th century. The wheels of this chariot are 24 in number. The wheels of this chariot include 24 wheels with 8 spokes, and the wheels are decorated with symbolic designs. The horses are 7 in number, representing 7 days of the week. The chariot is about 100 feet high. The chariot's 12 pair of wheels, that is 24 in number, represents 12 months of the Indian calendar. The horses are named after the 7 meters of Sanskrit prosody, and the chariot structure mimics the chariot of Surya Bhagwan. The temple is located on the shores of Bay of Bengal in the state of Odisha. And SSI Mantra has been in use. What is this? It is India's first indigenous tele-robotic system which was used to perform a heart surgery from a remote place. It was developed by SSI Technology Limited, a medical technology company. SSI Mantra performed 2 complex heart surgeries in January 2025 over a distance of 286 kilometers. The surgeries were performed on 2 men aged 59 and 65 at Manipal Hospital in Jaipur. The surgeries were performed in Gurugram to Manipal using SSI Mantra, a 3 surgical robotic system, and it worked using a master-slave console model. The master surgeon console is used to remotely control the surgery. The slave console is used to execute the commands with the robotic instruments near the patient. And SSI Mantra can facilitate to expert surgical care in remote regions. It can help with medical care in remote regions. It can reduce operational time and also minimize trauma. Also, it can lead to faster recovery and reduce the chances of infections which mostly happen at the hospital. So these are the most important topics that I wanted to track for you with regard to SSI Mantra. We spoke about the Sun Temple or Chariot at Konark. We spoke about the 8 new butterfly species at Munnar. We also spoke about Khel Ratna Award with regard to freedom of ranking of Reporters Without Borders, the 10 most populous countries of the world, and also Swamitva and National Broadband Mission. These are the most important topics I thought I should be tracking for you for January 18th and 19th. If you did like, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning.